Coming into Grand Forks, you see a pleasant, fertile valley, half hidden in British Columbia's southern mountains. But Kettle Valley's well-manicured fields are green with no ordinary crops. Here are acres of petunias, all alike, acres of cosmos and phlox and pansies, acres of onions in full bloom, acres of carrots, radishes, lettuce, scores of varieties of the purest strains, tended like royalty to keep them pure, grown in carefully segregated fields, scientifically fed, irrigated with water pumped up from the Kettle River. The success of many a garden next year in Canada, United States, South America, Britain, and Europe may depend on the care taken of these fields this year. When crop values may run to $1,000 an acre or more, it pays to keep a plane busy dusting. For these are seed farms, and seeds are big business. Canada now produces most of her own flower and vegetable seed. Last year exported garden seed worth nearly $7 million. To Grand Forks, seeds have brought a modest prosperity. About half the valley's 6,000 people live in the town. Most of them market their crops through the cooperative or the newly established branch of a well-known firm of Dutch seed merchants. Grand Forks began as a smelter town, once boasted an opera house and 14 saloons. But it was on the way to becoming a ghost town after the smelter moved out, leaving its mountain of slag. Seed growing began slowly and not very successfully before World War I. This area, like most of BC, is disease-free. And war in 19 again forced European growers off the market. Grand Forks stepped up its harvest to help meet world needs. Kettle Valley is almost ideal for seed. The climate is warm and dry, irrigation cheap, soil rich. Farms are small, few have over 30 acres in seed, and are easily separated by the shape of the valley to prevent cross-pollination. And for crops which must be cultivated almost entirely by hand, there is plenty of labor. Doukhobors from the colonies in the Kootenays have taken up nearly half the farms in the valley. With their large families and frugal living, they sometimes earn the full purchase price of a farm in the first year. Altogether, there are 29 nationalities in the district working together without apparent friction. Growers who hire labor usually do so on a 50-50 profit-sharing basis, providing machinery and living accommodation. Harvest season begins in August, lasts through September, each kind of seed requiring a different technique. As growers gained experience, quality as well as quantity has gone up. Today, BC seed is considered excellent for cleanness, germination, and steadiness to type. After its first grading on the farm, the seed is bagged and shipped, either to an independent buyer or more generally to the seed cooperative in Vancouver, BC Seeds Limited. Here, seeds from the 5 growing areas of the province are cleared. The cooperative was formed in 1940, $35,000 worth of business. In 1946, the gross was $2 million. Since the war, seed markets have again become increasingly competitive. But BC growers still expect their seed will bloom in at least part of the gardens of the world.